should be live. Today's going to be very informal. So we'll see what happens. Let me share this real quick with the peoples. YouTube keeps changing their AI. I mean, their UI. Let me share this link with my buddy. We've been talking about AI today, and he's kind of against it. All right. First of all, I apologize for my coughing. I have a cough again. This cough never leaves. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. These are my last 2 water bottles. So, yeah. Stupid everything. Stupid. Okay. The title says AI. We can keep this like, let me sign in, stupid. I think that's it. No, different way. Use passkey. God, I hate this. Yes, it is me. Okay. No, AI is bad. I decided to stream today because I've been playing with AI specifically for a client. Hey, what up, David? um, the client, he cannot sing like at all. I mean, he put his heart into singing the song he's trying to sing, but he knows it. It's not like he's trying to be an artist, a star. But I was just trying AI, see if like I can like actually make it sound like he's singing good, and it kind of does it. I had to use 2 AI tools, unfortunately, so I had to buy 2 monthly subscription for that just to fully test it. But it was worth the price to just test it out. I might not. I might not do it like, and I might not use the AI version just because like I don't know. It doesn't sound as good, unfortunately. So, but today's topic might be controversial, especially for Howie. Ever since I got the AI stuff and I was testing it, I was just like, maybe I can play more with it, right? Because I paid for it for a month, so I'm going to test it for a month and see what I can come up with. Maybe I could use it as a tool, take advantage of it, So the first thing I did was I put this song in. So I'm gonna play it for you guys. I'm gonna like disclaim everything I do, as much as I can, just so you know what's happening. This stuff here on the screen, I bought. It's royalty free. I can use it how I want. The melodies, the drums, whatever, everything. So I think last stream, I was considering, which was like almost a year ago now, I was considering maybe doing something like this and adding breakbeats to it, whatever. But I'm going to play a little bit of it so you know how it sounds. But that's, God, Howie, your volume is always different. What the heck? But that's the song. And I threw it into the AI. I don't know if you call it software or website. It's a website, but we'll just say software, keep things simple. And I had some prompts to put prompts in, try to keep it trans, try to keep it breaks. And add some lyrics to it. And I was like, yeah, let's try these lyrics, Like, I don't actually type the lyrics, I just type like the type of lyrics, the theme of the lyrics maybe. And I don't know if I want to show you guys the website itself. Yeah, we'll just do it. So this is the song I put in here. This is it, the actual thing, right? And then I just labeled it song test. And every time you create the song, it creates like 2 versions. And it's just slightly different. Maybe in like how it introduces itself, maybe the song or the singing might be different a little bit. Apparently, so but let's play the first one here. So there's that. Thank you. The recent song, I don't know. I forgot what it was. I think I listened to it this morning. I am like a month ahead on uploads, which I'm super proud of. So I don't really know what's gonna come up. And I want to try to stay a month ahead as much as I can. So every time I'm at home, I try to upload stuff. So that's that first test, right? I want a second chance to be like the theme, but I'm trying to see if I can create like this is like pretty much like a love song type thing. But then I wanted it to be a different form of second chance. So I tested it again with different prompts, and then it came out with this.
I was counting ceiling cracks, half-packed bags by the door, cold coffee shaking hands. I didn't want to stay anymore. Then your number lit the dark, tiny screen blinking blue. You just said you crossed my mind. Somehow that line pulled me through. I was one step from the edge, one breath from letting go. Then you answered on the first ring, said, please come home. You are my life, saving second chance. Pull me up when I sank too fast. Held my hurt in your open hands. Said, baby, this pain can pass. You found a heartbeat under all that ash. You are my life, saving second chance.
But that's that one. So the lyrics are different, but then obviously it uses the song to kind of create the song. So, and that sounds pretty cool, honestly. Now there's like some quality differences. Like it's pretty jarring, like not jarring. It's pretty obvious to me. Like if you listen to here's the original. Like it sounds cleaner. It sounds more crisp. It doesn't sound muffle. Isn't really the word, but like that's the best explanation I can come up with probably. So there's obviously a quality difference in that. So that's what that is. Before I get to this, let's do a little more talking about that song. I even exported the stems, right? So I took the vocals out from that AI lyric. It created the first one, the test song number 2, and then I was wondering if I can like use it as a vocal and put it into the song, right? So here's the vocal itself, but it sounds like it's been exported in that form.
You left your sweater on my chair, said you'd grab it in a week. Took a year for you to call. Guess some threads run deep. I feel my armor cracking.
So you can hear that quality difference, right? Sounds bad. And like that's what it sounds like if like I was going to like try to create or extract the vocals from a song, you know? And I'm like, that kind of sucks. Because this AI created this vocal, but it wasn't able to somehow create a clean version. I guess it can only comprehend everything together. Excuse me. Now there are two versions of like the stem export, if you would. So I did this one, so I didn't do the other ones. If I go get stems, just like detect the stems, and then there's extract again. So, or I've already extracted it, so that's why it says extract again. And I'm not sure it's gonna be much different. I think it's gonna be like how my Isotope RX does it, and it just uses phase inverse just to create it. So I don't think it'll be different. And AI, I don't know why AI does it, but it has like credits. So even though you pay for it, using the software, they give you amount of credits of what you can do. And I'm like, what? So I only have like 2,500 credits. I don't know if I regain credits on that or whatever, but whatever. But there's that. And then I was testing it on this song. This is... So I tried to remix the song Icarus from Tony Ann. He's got by credits, yeah. But I probably won't continue doing much after this month. This is a song from Tony Ann. He's a piano composer guy. He creates a bunch of songs, and I was like, I like this melody, and I tried to remix it. I'll just play from the beginning here. That's it. That's the melody. I would like to finish this song, but I just don't know what's stopping me, aside from being so busy with like everything. Right now, this computer's in my office, and I've moved this desk to a different room in my office. So that's, if you noticed in the past stream, you might have noticed that, but it doesn't matter. Like, I've only streamed once since I've moved to this office on this channel, so. But I put that into the software, and that's why it says Tony Ann Icarus there. And I made like a song out of it. I think it was this one that I kind of liked more. The differences between the two is like very subtle. I think you have to like listen really close to really hear it. But this one, I was pretty impressed with like what it was able to create, because this wasn't like a song that had a structure in it. Had that intro kind of, and then it just repeats afterwards essentially. But then like this created like a bunch of stuff. So let's play it, and I'll play the whole song for you guys.
the wild wind. Call me friend. I'm loving life loud and alive. Windows down, hair in the sky, chasing that high. Sun in my eyes. Every road writes another line. I'm loving life on this adventure. I'm loving life on this adventure.
So that's that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, calming yet upbeat. Yeah, that's like totally the style that I've realized I like. Now the lyrics, like, so I put in prompt for the lyrics, just loving life, adventure. So like, there's not much like lyrics that it can go off of. And I'm not a lyricist, so like I think the lyrics could change a little bit. It seems pretty kind of simple, and I think it could be more clever, or depending what the song is about. Like it could be about two people loving life together, the adventuring. So whatever. But that's just kind of what I came up with, and I was like, this is like really, really good. Like the drums are like, it sounds like exactly how I would make it, and it uses the melodies perfectly. And that little melody that that is I think is this one here. Like it found a way to utilize that in some way. It's like, wow, pretty cool. But yeah, that's all I've been doing for the past few hours. I've just been testing stuff. But I just got like, a thought as I was doing this, like, could I utilize this tool, this AI tool, in a way to create music I like, Obviously, I'm not trying to monetize this or make money off it, because I already don't make money off this channel, and don't make money off all the music I make, because we do this kind of just for fun. But I can see this as something like, something I would use in the sense that, like, I don't really create full songs a lot. I kind of start off songs, and then I just kind of stop. And I'm wondering if like this can help me finish that process in a way. Even if it's just like that actual creation that that the AI software created, or I can go back into FL Studio and just finish it off. Obviously this one has different elements in it that I don't have, like this intro here. Let's listen to the second one here. That has more of an introduction, which is cool. But it's pretty interesting. Like I don't know. Like I think for someone like this, for someone like me, this process like can help me be more creative. I know AI is a huge subject right now that everyone dislikes, especially the video community. But I mean, and I never really like looked into the music side of AI stuff until today, literally. And there's a lot of like tools like this and a lot of talk about it, and I guess like people are making money creating AI music itself. Now I don't want to like use AI to create the song. You know, I want to create my own stuff and then just bring it in and just kind of like complete it. Like, let's just do it live right now. Like, F it, we'll do it live. Let's just grab like a song that I was like kind of working on, and maybe I can make something from it. The thing is, like, a lot of these older remixes I've been doing or songs, it kind of doesn't embody what I try to make anymore. Alright, I already created that into a song. Yeah, so it doesn't really like help me anymore in that way. Let me see. I think this is Paris Blom's Origin. Yep. I'm going far back to 2020. Let's do that. Let's just do that. Oh, wrong button. We'll just label it. It's all right. So let's X all this stuff out. This is 2020. So we'll save it and we'll give it a minute or two to load up. But let's put in some information. This is C major, 133 beats per minute. C major, 133 beats per minute. It's finished. Yep. I think because that gets a really simple. It's super quick. But trance, I've been putting breaks. So I don't know if that works. So when I made this one here, so you hear the Chinese I forgot what it's called, but you hear that. I put Asian breaks, so I think it saw Asian and it put that in there. So I don't know if breaks works, but I've been putting in breaks and it's been like leaving that in there. So when I did the song test 1, I didn't put breaks, so it just kept. So it created quarter note kicks, and I was like, oh, I don't want that. I want to keep my drums in it, right? So I put in to the word breaks. I think it helped it out. So breakbeat. I had another song I was testing. I should have kept that. I put breakbeat in there, and it like made it. So breakbeat is like a different genre from breaks because breaks is kind of what the Asian people made. Breakbeat is a little bit different. It's a little more. I can't explain it. Like funkier almost. Faster in a way, and yeah, so it just made it sound different. So C major trance breaks, we'll put like atmospheric, melodic, keep drum rhythm. I never know how to spell rhythm. I spelled it right this time, I guess. That's what I have so far. And it sounds kind of enchanting. Let's put that word in it. Enchanting. And then I'll make his own vocals. And apparently these vocals, like I think like if you put in for EDM, it's the same voice. So let's do male this time. See how it sounds like. Haven't tried that yet. See, I don't know what these are. Turn it up to resemble the original audio for voice. Oh, okay. That's why I turned this up. Okay. And we'll just label this, I don't know, test 1. Lyrics mode, we'll go auto, but let's change what the theme could be. The theme sounds like I don't know. Love theme is like the most common one, it seems, you know. We'll do love. Meeting the perfect partner. Being the perfect partner. We'll do that, and we'll create. And it's gonna take a few minutes, so we'll do something in the meantime, I guess. Maybe we'll look for another song. I was scrolling through this earlier. I don't know if any of these will work. If I slow this down, 132 maybe? That could probably work. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think about slowing it down. But yeah, that could probably work. So these are being loaded right now, and it seems to find pictures for it. I don't know. And I just what are these numbers? Aside from the date, what's a 2? What's that 2? But see, it finds like information on its own. It says clean funk electric guitar rhythm, steady drum machine beat. Main section. Driving 8-note bass guitar enters. Sustained synth pad swells. Built hi-hat. A bright hi-hat on off beats. I don't think you guys can see that one. Yeah, I'm sorry. But well, the first one's done. Let's play it. All right. Moment of truth. Gonna be good? Gonna be bad? Let's see.
Perfect for me. You walked in, laughing in the air like summer. Coffee cup shaking in your hand, spill How did I find you perfectly? Sitting there like you were made for me. Every little flaw fits mine so neatly. You're the piece I never knew I'd need. Oh, how did I find you perfectly? Right place, right time, right energy. I don't want perfect in theory. I just want you perfect for me. Perfect for me.
That's pretty good. Holy crap! This is where it came from. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have muted that. Like that's where that song came from. This. Man, that's insane. What's the difference with this one here?
You walked in.
I can hear that melody in that one more. Listen.
You said you walked in, laughing in the air like summer.
Yeah. Like the second one, you can hear the original sample more. That's insane. Let's export this one. This is like exciting. Wow. This one is the 7th. This one is like a little more, I don't know how to explain it. Upbeat almost. B major 132. Yeah, I'm glad you're liking this. Like it's so like in my mind, um in my mind, like EDM, electronic music, it's so like perfect already in like its design of like, you know, the drums are every quarter note is this beat per minute, you know. um yes, there's human elements in it, like especially the beginning of time, since time began, since the inception of EDM, like, you know, they created it with their keyboard, you know. So but then like, but there had to be such precision to create that, like, you know, when Darude made Sandstorm, he had to play everything, you know, but then no one, we couldn't tell, you know. So then with the current times, obviously, you know, we loop everything. So like I feel like using AI to take advantage of that in that sense isn't really a bad thing, you know. Put trance, breaks, melodic. I'll do like the same prompts. Drum rhythm. Watch me spell this wrong again. Nope. Let's see. I think a female singing, and then let's see. What like would match? This isn't like a, I don't. It doesn't have like a feel good mood. Not like it's bad, but. You know, I'm gonna put. Oh, see, I spelled rhythm wrong. Okay. Extend intro. Yeah, let's do that. Breakup? Should you do breakup? Break up. Broken heart. Yeah, let's try that. Moved on. Moved on. Yeah. I think I use 10 credits every time I create something. Okay. Let's let that load. What's this here? This one, I was using a loop, a trance loop of the claps, the snares, and because I never really liked the snares I created, you know. I worked like almost too long to try to create a snare sound that I liked, and I just kind of went with what I made in the end. But I only have like 2 melodies here. That's like, it's gonna see that as like retro synth. If I do that, we won't do it. 140. See, some of these, it doesn't sound like there should be lyrics to it, you know? That could be one. This was made in 2023, July. This is when I updated FL Studio and they went to a folder saving idea, which was not a bad idea, but had backups. And I didn't really want that because I wanted to just click on my folder and see it all there. I can just right click it, open it. Still loading. Let's just open this one. BTS Run. I know BTS is like just got back and everyone's going crazy over it. I would like to finish this song. Yeah, like I like the melodies I made. You know, I think what's holding me back on this song is that I just don't know how to structure it. Cause the whole song, this is the whole song right here. This acapella, it's just they just never stop singing. You know, there's no like flow where it rises and lowers. You know, unless I created myself with the instruments. Also, one thing why I think AI is okay, like when I make music, I use presets. This is all citrus. Harm right here. Oh, okay. Spire. Yeah, I use presets. I don't create my own sounds, so like you can almost say that's AI. That's obviously not. Someone else made these. I bought it from them. But like, you know, it's a tool we use. Makes things go faster. If I was gonna learn how to make my own synths, I think 90% of the time I'm making music, I just be doing that, and I think it would drive me crazy. I used to, like when I use Citrus, I used to open up and I just kind of like dabble in with the sine wave or the waveform here to change it from sine to like saw or whatever, and I just like kept doing that, and I was like, man, I'm really tired of doing this. Yeah, I understand. People just use it as a creating platform as a rather than a tool, like I am. I think because like how we're like tool users, you know. Obviously, I bought a shitload of tools. And everything we do is a tool. Like this computer's a tool, this mouse is a tool. You know, the cameras I use is a tool, the audio stuff I use is a tool. So like I think we just can't escape our mindset of being tool users rather than, and we like creating stuff ourselves. So I'm not sure the mindset of those who use AI to just create stuff. They probably don't have the mindset of like what we have, where we want to create it, even if we're using other methods to create it. They just want to like, they want something done there. All right, should I play this? Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? The lyrics. Let's do this.
Is your mind stuck in last year? You moved on fast, like a song on the radio. I still hear your laugh in the quiet. It echoes. I'm already gone, that's what I say. But my broken heart is living yesterday. You let go, you let us fall apart. Guess I'm the last one catching up to my own broken heart. One day I'll pass your street and just keep driving. Won't taste your name every time I'm silent. I'll meet someone who doesn't feel like you, and I won't compare like I always do. I'm already gone, I'm getting there. Step by shattered step away from that year. You moved on fast, I'm learning to take it slow. Giving up the ghost that I couldn't let go. I'm already gone, that's what I'll be. When your memory stops waking up with me, you let it go, you let us fall apart. I'm finally walking out the door with my own broken heart. My own broken heart.
Not bad. I totally like don't remember what the original sounds like. Before I play that, let's do the second one.
You left your keys on the counter in June. Coffee gone.
Let's compare it.
You left your keys on the counter in June.
So there's that lyrics difference there. Her cadence and note choice was different on both those two specific lines there. Just came from that.
Cold, old film in your room. It echoes. I'm already gone, that's what I say. But my broken heart is living yesterday. You left like no one ever slept there.
Okay, I noticed it literally kept my drum kick the same, which is just, if you listen to this one. So it literally kept it the same, because I think because I left that prompt in there, so it didn't change. So that's something to keep in mind if I want to continue this. But that's pretty cool though. That's pretty good. The lyrics, yeah, it's pretty similar to the other lyrics, previously, where it's like they're talking about like actual real objects being left behind and stuff like that. That's kind of how like this one was,
Over my number, wrong table, right kind.
But like that one was like telling a story, literally. I guess they all are in a way, but like I don't know. As I was like researching AI music stuff on YouTube, there was like, people like, how can you tell if it's AI? It's like, listen to the lyrics, blah, blah, blah. And I can kind of see the lyrics now. But I like the melodic, what they do in the music melodically with the lyrics. I like that a lot. So that's cool. I wonder if like musicians or I guess we call it producers are able to like take songs like that, like I had, and they like create a whole song with it, like how AI does, just like snippets of this and that, and they can like see a vision or hear a vision in their head, and they just make it. 'Cause I don't have that skill. I don't have that ability, so. It's very interesting. Very interesting. But I don't have much to open anymore. These, I don't really have the plugins or stuff left, and I think they're not that good. This is 2012. The way I dated it was terrible. I can hear that into something. After testing the waters out, yeah. I just realized I didn't label these properly. Whatever. Oh, I can. Test one. Test one. Okay. Let's export this, shall we? Let's do it. Let's just do it. If today's episode is about AI, let's just keep playing with AI. Yeah, see, this is like, I have a bunch of these back in the day. I just like created stuff here and there, and it's just I never finish it. I never go back to it. Okay, here it is. I labeled DJKT Man first. There's a lot more to this song, so I could probably utilize more stuff. B major, 132. Wow, the same. Yeah, we'll keep the same. Why delete it? I think so. Earlier, I put in a song in, or it wasn't like an actual song. It was like one of the stuff I bought, and it had a bunch of prompts because it had like it knew the genre, it found the beats per minute, it found the key and all that. I don't know if that was like the metadata in it. It probably was. It had a bunch of like prompts instantly created for it. It was feature based, so it discovered all that. And I think if I like had more prompts, it can increase the song a little better. Use filter sweeps. to transition. Effects. Not a lot. Let's do use effects transitions. Let's do male. Let's not do breakup. What should this be, guys? What should this guy be singing about with this song? Okay. Let's do more love songs. Love song, girl that got away. Missed chance. I don't know. Sometimes they use these words in the song, these keywords, and I don't know if missed chance is a good one. I don't know. Might be. Might not be. We'll see. Test one. All right, let's create it. All right. But yeah, I was gonna like try to make something. I still might. I don't know. Depends what time it is. How long I've been here. I've been streaming for an hour already. Wow. My keyboard works again. So I can create something if I wanted to. To prove it. That's so much delay. What is this song here? That could be a pop song. I mean, this synth is literally called Gaga Square. I can't find it. I can't find a note. It's okay. I was trying to make trance with these songs here. Oh. That is straight from my project shares. More invalid looping notes were fixed. Okay. Wow, this is all in one pattern? How stupid. I like the bass. So I'm pretty sure this uplifting bass, yeah, every quarter note does not have a note in it. That's when I was learning. Listening to these, but especially the ones with lyrics, I've noticed like it's very pop-like, you know. 'Cause I liked pop music back then as well, and I think like that's what I remixed a lot too. So I can see it as a pop song, like in the radio, whatever. That's it, it's just bass. To my drums, what the heck? Oops. There's absolutely no punch. Oh, that's why. Maximus is gone. We'll just load my file I always use. Maximus, we'll do like kick pump. let's listen to this song. All right. Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? We'll see.
Killing time in late September. Paper cups and crooked smiles. You drew a heart on my old sweater. Said keep it for a while. You laughed at all the wrong moments. I stared too long at your face. Thought I had an endless summer. Turned out it was just that day I kept my inside my coat, swallow the words stuck in my throat. You are the one I didn't hold, the almost story I don't tell. The screen I watched just fade to black when I could change the end. You're the verse I never wrote, the broken wish I made too late. You're every what if in my bones. You're the girl that got away. You're the girl that got away. You asked me once, so what's your secret? I joked and said I don't have one. Your eyes stay quiet for a minute, like you knew I'd come undone. You traced your name into the window, far from all our tired laughs. I still see you when I'm driving past the place we parted last. You waited there for me to choose. I chose my fear and lost you too. You are the one I didn't hold, the almost story I don't tell. The screen I watched just fade to black when I could change the end. You're the verse I never wrote, the broken wish I made too late. You're every what if in my bones. You're the girl that got away. Hope you found a softer landing, someone who says the words out loud. I still talk to your reflection and the raindrops on my house. Time rewound, I'd run to meet you, say the things I never said, but time moves on and never asked you if your heart is ready yet. You are the one I didn't hold, the almost story I don't tell. The screen I watched just fade to black when I could change the end. You're the verse I never wrote, the broken wish I made too late. Every quiet night reminds me of that ordinary day. You're every what if in my bones. You're the girl that got away.
So the way it ended, I don't really like how it goes back to the beat, the drums, and then it ends. But whatever. And okay, let's listen to the song it came from. from that. Like, I don't really like that melody I created, but like when I listen to on this, let's go up here. It sounds like way better.
We were killing time in late September. Paper cups and crooked smiles.
I like that intro compared to this one. This one had like a darker underground feel to it. Was that even like my bass? I guess that little melody that goes dun, 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 like that kind of maybe created that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Should I do this one? The drum sounds terrible. Let's see if I can find better drums real quick. No, I don't want to use those. Elysium drums. Have any good ones here? Hall kicks. Loud, but it's not being compressed like it was. Let's try this one. This one has like more potential. It's structured more. There's more drums to it. There's more melodies, so it could probably come out good. Yeah. Man, this is kind of exciting. So, I think it's just how I used to on. I think you're the only person on listening. But if anyone else is watching this in the future or whatever, should I like... What is this from? From the drums? Oh. Let's go ahead and just save this. Like, should I release these? You know? The 23rd, I think it was. Like on my channel, that is. Trance, breaks, this is C major 130. Yeah, use filter sweeps. Yeah, I was gonna like say this is generated AI lyrics and whatever needed to be. Might be worth it just to like I don't know, just so I can listen to it really. Let's try female. What should the lyrics be? Yeah, because like I said earlier, like I don't get paid for anything I do anyways, and everything I make is like the only original thing my recent remixes or some of them has been the actual instrument. Otherwise, the lyrics are it's owned by the artist, you know. Let's look up what good lyrics prompt could be. So I feel like my prompts aren't good, you know? Write a song about detailed topic, including verses, chorus. No. Write a moody indie folk song about leaving a small town. Let's listen to this. I don't know. Waking up to sunshine after many days of rain. I mean, there's a popular trance song that's called Sunshine on a Rainy Day. But I guess that's like, I think it's a love song, you know? This might be my last prompt, and then I might head out of here. It's 6 o'clock. I didn't realize today was going to be nice. After they canceled today's shoot, I was like, oh, it's cloudy outside. And I was thinking about going somewhere to vlog or something. I don't know, man. With my cough, God, I can't do anything. It would have been nice. I mean, I still had time around 4 o'clock before I started the stream. So, but I was like, no, I just want to eat and probably stream and play around with this AI tool and kind of chat a little bit to you, Howie. I will say though, now I don't know what the state of AI is, but I think if we don't take advantage of AI in some way, then we're gonna fall behind. If it's like it maintains its, you know, if it's there. Because I think I just saw Disney got rid of Sora AI, and like a bunch of AI is like disappearing. But those are like different types of stuff AI, you know. I'm talking more about like ChatGPT, where I use it to create contract written stuff for me, because I don't know how to speak legal terms, and then, you know, make it sound like it belongs in a contract. Otherwise, it's gonna be like, you gotta pay me in 30 days, otherwise I'm gonna come get you. You know, straight up ghetto contract. But like, I don't want to go to the extreme where, like, you know, Brian, he wants to like create an entire web series with AI, you know, and I'm like, I feel like it's gonna cost more and take more time finding the perfect prompt you want to create this, and it's not gonna sound good, it might not even look good for all of this that he wants. And he's like, he said he can't do it without me. I'm like, God, everything you can't do without me, dude. What the hell? I'm like, I'm not an AI prompt writer. He's like, I just need a writer. I'm like, no, you don't, dude. Like, it's your idea. You need to be able to figure it out yourself and just do it. Whatever. All right. Let's listen to this.
Coffee steam on the windowsill, wet shoes by the door still drying. Calendar full of crossed out days. I forgot what blue felt like. Pull the curtains slow and shy, like it might all fade if I move too fast. Dust dancing in a yellow line across the floorboards. Finally, waking up to sunshine after all that gray. Feels like I've been underwater, finally breathing again today. Waking up to sunshine on my tired face. I don't need a reason, just this little bit of grace. Mailbox full of soggy mail, junk and bills, the usual story. But the street outside is glimmering, puddles turning into glory. Bare feet on the kitchen tiles, radio low, some old song humming. I laugh at nothing just because the heaviness is lighter now, it's coming. Waking up to sunshine after all that gray. Feels like I've been underwater, finally breathing again today. Waking up to sunshine on my tired face. I don't need a reason, just this little bit of grace. All those heavy skies leaning on my spine, didn't think they'd ever let me go. Now the light slips in through every little crack. I think I might be finding my way back. Waking up to sunshine after all that gray. Feels like I've been underwater, finally breathing again today. Waking up to sunshine on my tired face. I don't need a reason, just this little bit of grace. Waking up to sunshine. I'm gonna let it stay.
Yeah, that dude, that's like the best one that is created so far. There's no song name, dude. This is AI. So just letting you know in advance, I'm just throwing in the songs um, that I created through FL Studio back in the days, or most recently maybe, and just kind of playing around with AI and see what they create out of it. But dude, that like, first off, the lyrics like made more sense in like what the prompt was, and like, yeah, dude, like that's like the best one so far, dude. Amazing. And I made this beat. I hate saying beat, but that's the best term. In 2012, and this is how it sounds. Like that's very simple, very boring almost, you know? Yeah. Yeah, upbeat, calming, like my style, you know? Like dude, like I really like it. Let's listen to this next one.
Coffee steam on the windowsill, wet shoes by the door still drying. Calendar full of crossed out days. I forgot what blue felt like. Pull the curtain slow and shy, like it might all fade if I move too fast.
I think it's just a longer intro, mainly. I like how he used my whole melody, dude. That's wild. All right, I need to go pee, so I'm gonna play a song so you guys can listen to it as I go pee.
And your sweater on my chair keeps me tethered to this side. I still tremble at the edge, still afraid of all I know. But you answer when I go quiet, say, breathe in slow. You are my life, saving second chance. When I slip, you don't let me crash. Turn my I'm done to I still can. With every tear that you catch, you found color in my fading maps. You are my life, saving second chance. One more sunrise, one more laugh, one more try. That's all I am. Be my life, saving second chance. When I forget that the dark won't last. If I fall, just hold my hand. Remind me of the days we've had. You keep singing over all my past. You are my life, saving second chance. Second chance.
I think that one's pretty good. I think it's like, I don't know, not as good as the other ones. Just because that's like a pretty hard, like trance bass line and everything. So, you know, it's a little, it's a little wild. Like compare like Icarus here.
A little wider, every wrong turn.
Perfect for me.
One thing is like I would like to be able to like change the introduction and the outro a little bit. Like if I wanted to extend, now I understand there's like an extended like button extend, but I don't think it's gonna extend it the way I want, like how trance songs are, you know, it has like the drums at the beginning and drums at the end. No, that's different. Like, that's different though. Like, cause like that's a little boring, right? That's more on the DJ mindset where we want to transition songs together. That makes it easier for us to transition songs together. But like, I would like it to like, transition a little bit different. At least like a little bit of that, but like more progressive in a sense. I use the word progressive in a trance, like analogy. Trance is so progressive already, but like more progressive in the sense that like, layers of the song comes in through the beginning of the song. So I'm like forgetting what these are already. came from that. That's insane, dude. That's just so wild to me. So one thing earlier I was trying to do was seeing if it created like specific like parts of songs. Like if I just wanted drums, if I just wanted melodies, which I don't think it does. I don't know if there's some AI tool that does that. Because if it had like it made drums, then I would make so many loops and just use it because it's just easier. And if I can create into stems loops or drum stems, then, you know, that'd be great. Because, like, the drums they make, like, it creates here, like, sounds so much better than what I create, you know? Like, let's just play it real quick.
We were killing time in late
So let's listen to the original.
Turned out it was just that day I kept my hand.
It's like the processing, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad everyone came. That's gonna be it for the stream. I'm gonna end it now. I think I will release these out. I kind of want to know what people's reactions are. Yeah, I know like AI is a big topic, but I'll be fully upfront and say this is AI created from a previous, you know, song that I started. And I just want to complete it because like there's a bunch of songs that aren't completed that I would prefer it to go somewhere rather than it you know, just stay there and be stuck and never go anywhere, because I'm obviously never going back to these tracks I created and, you know, creating and finishing it up, because I don't think I have the mindset for it, or I don't think I have the idea of what to do for it, you know. And an instrumental is kind of harder to make because like there's no like vocals that can kind of support a structure almost, you know. So yeah, I think I will release these. I will probably name it somewhere. I don't know about. I think I'll just leave the lyrics the way it is. I don't want to spend money on AI that much, so this was just a test thing, specifically for a client, but not what I was doing for the client. It's something different. But yeah. All right. I will see you guys next time.